What is going on, everybody? It is Mark McAttack, and welcome back to the channel. And today we got race number 9 in the NASCAR Heat 5 Next Gen Career Mode here at Richmond Raceway in the Toyota Owners 400. Let's go ahead and first start off by taking a quick recap on the season standings thus far through 8 races. We have a pretty commanding points lead over Chase Elliott, who is sitting in second. He actually just recently moved up to second after last race. Alex Bowman, who was second, has slid down to third in the point standings, with Kyle Busch and Denny Hamlin rounding out the top 5 thus far through 8 races. Last race we ran Bristol, just an absolute crazy race. If you haven't already, please go check out that video. It was a lot of chaos, a lot of carnage, a lot of wrecks. So if you haven't seen that video, please go check it out. We did end up coming back to win the race in one of the craziest comebacks I've ever been a part of, for sure. So make sure you guys go check out that video as well. But again, those are the point standings as we are going to race the 9th race of the season at Richmond here today. Again, here are the settings that we use. Again, legend difficulty, which is the hardest it can go, with full damage, 25% race length, times 4 tire wear and fuel, with relaxed yellows, and stages are on as well. And before we start today's video and today's race, I want to give you guys a quick reminder to please hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Make sure to leave a like or a thumbs up on the video if you enjoyed today's content. And as always, thank you guys for the continued support on the channel. It truly means a lot, and very grateful and appreciative of everyone who supports this channel on a regular basis. So trying to come out with as many videos as I can. I just made a tutorial video as well on how to get around Road America. I've done a couple in the past for like the Indy Roval and whatnot. So make sure you guys go check out those videos as well, and always make sure to stay tuned for my league on Tuesday nights, which is Red Line Racing League. We race on Tuesday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, and I usually post a video shortly after the race is done, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that and check that out as well. But we got 100 laps here at Richmond today. Let's go ahead and let's get going. We've started this trend the last couple races, and I'm just going to keep doing it to where, again, we don't practice. We never practice to begin with, but we're not going to qualify either. So we're just going to start at the tail end of the field and try to work our way up to the front, as quickly as we can, and see how we can do. Richmond was kind of a so-so track for us last season, if I remember right. I don't think we ran great here, but I don't think we ran terrible. We were kind of in the middle of the pack, so it'll be interesting to see how we do. Richmond's definitely a tough track. I think shifting will definitely play a big role in today's race, as well, as I believe we will have to shift in the corners to help the car turn. So well, those are some keys for us for the race, and hopefully we can just have another solid run, solid points day, and yeah, we'll see what we can do here. So skipping practice and qualifying and going right into the race. Of course, we got that race goal of 15th position, but obviously we want to do better than that. So let's see how we can do here today. Got 100 laps again, like I said at the top, here at Richmond. It is the day race, and yeah, let's see what we can do. Looks like Kyle Busch won the pole as well, so he will be leading the field here as we head to the Geico restart zone. Green flag is out. We are racing here at Richmond. A pretty good start. We're going to send it down to the inside here. In the turn number 1, a little 3 wide action. Got a little tight there. We made it work. Alright, so far so good. So head down to turns 3 and 4. Got the 78 of BJ McCloy to our outside. We'll get the job done. Now we got the 27 and the 55 kind of to our outside. Just trying to stay to the bottom. The bottom is the preferred lane here. Got the apron a little bit there. We're almost 3 wide there. Yeah, the bottom's definitely the way to be here today. You gotta hug that solid yellow line all the way around if you want to go fast here. So that's what we're going to try to do here. So we're already up to 33rd. working lap 3 of 19 in the stage, so it's a very short stage, and we will not have to pit, it looks like, either. So this run, we're just running it straight out. I'm going to try and make up as many positions as we can here. We got the 31 of Justin Haley to our outside, battling for 32nd spot. Get around him and try and get around the 15 as well of Ryan Priest. And we'll get the job done there. Alright, so far so good. Nice, clean, solid start. So, no damage to the car or anything, so that's always a really good sign. Go inside of the 51 of Cody Ware. And we are up inside the top 30 in the 29th spot. Again, a solid, clean start. Kind of bide my time. A little contact with the 77 of Landon Castle. Didn't give us any damage though, so we're all good. Car's definitely a little bit tight. Like tight and then kind of like a snappy loose off a little bit, so something we'll monitor. Another thing I'm monitoring is our oil temperature, as you can see up there in the top left on the bottom. You don't want that number to go above 260 because that means you're usually going to start overheating a little bit, and we're right on that threshold, so we're going to have to take some grill tape down when we have our first pit stop of the day, so we don't overheat our engine too much, because of course with this shifting it's going to kind of bump up that oil temperature, so we always got to monitor that. Trying to maybe cool it down a little bit by not shifting. See how much by not shifting the oil temperature went way down, so yeah, we just got to take the grill tape down on the first stop as we make our first contact of the day with the 21 of Harrison Burton. Got Joey Logano in the 22 to our outside. I'm just trying to work our way through. These guys are kind of like just getting out of our way, which is just helping us out a bunch. We just made up about 4 spots there in one turn. That was pretty nice. Alright, so we are up to 22nd. Again, another solid start. Got a little bit of damage, but overall we're off to a good start. So I think the car's fast. I think we just need to work on some adjustments, like I said, and get this thing to turn a little bit better through the corners. Get to the inside of the 34. He gave us no room. A little contact, but no harm, no foul. Up to 21st. Ooh, McDowell's trying to cross over here. Oh, okay. He scared the crap out of me there. Okay, we're still making contact. Oh, somebody had an engine problem. Looks like the 50 at Casarella has blown an engine, so looks like it's going to be a quick early day for them boys. Not what they wanted to see at all. 34 keeps hammering us in the middle of the corner and sending us all over the place. I'm just going to let him go, let him do his thing. We'll straighten him out. There we go. That's one way to dispose of a rival. Just let them hit you, then they almost spin it going in the corner. So there we go. Now we're finally got some clear track. We can race again. And we have cracked the top 20 as well. We're coming back to 6 to go in the stage. Let's see you go. I don't know if we're gonna have enough to get stage points, but we'll definitely be top 15-ish, I think, for sure. So we're in a good spot for at least stage 2. So we're catching these guys rather quickly, though. So you never know. We might have a shot here. We'll see. If we can get past this wad of cars here, we'll be close. So. Alright, sneaking inside of the 16 of Allmendinger. This is for 19th place. Got the 99 of Suarez on the way outside. Ooh, we're going to barely clear him. He is a rival, so he is going to give us a little bit of a shove. Going to try and bump us back out of the way. But we took the bump pretty well, so got the job done there. Up to 18th. Here comes Suarez with a run back. Block that off. Now we're going to sneak inside of the 48 of Bowman. And Bowman's kind of been struggling here lately. He had a great start to the season, and he's struggled these last couple weeks. He's fallen from second. He's fallen to third in the point standings, and he was in second for a while. So 48 camp struggling a little bit, but I'm sure they'll figure it out. Hendrick usually always does. We're like in a bunch of chaos with the 43, who's just trying to wreck us, of course, because he's a rival. So gotta monitor that. And we do have a new leader as well. I didn't even notice that. Looks like the 4, Kevin Harvick, is our new leader, and we're coming back to 1 to go in the stage. 43 is trying to chop our nose off with 3 wide. I'm not gonna let him do it though. We are there, son. We are gonna try and clear him here. All right, there we go. We're on the white flag here in stage number 1 here at Richmond Raceway. We'll go inside of the 2 of Austin Cindric, get that pass complete. Looks like 14th is going to be where we finish. So for a 19-lap run, short run here at Richmond, to go from 39th to 14th, that's a good run there. So we will take that. All right, here are your stage 1 results. You got Kevin Harvick getting the stage win, with Brad Keselowski finishing 2nd. Kyle Busch fell to 3rd. Kyle Larson 4th, and Kurt Busch rounds out the top 5, with Blaney, Hamlin, Chastain, Bell, and Elliott rounding out the top 10. We're going to make some adjustments to this thing, try and get this car to drive it a little bit better for us here. Going to bump these up a bunch, try to free this thing up. Alright, we will try that. Alright, we fell 1 spot just because we had to fix our front end damage, so we're restarting 15th here on the restart for the start of stage number 2. So we head to the Geico restart zone and green flag. Got a much longer stage here, 36 laps here in stage 2, with 27 laps of fuel. Okay, so we will have to pit here, and now we're around a lot of our rivals, so we really got to watch where we race and who we're racing around, because they will not give you any room at all if you're not careful. So gotta monitor that here. We're 3 wide, the inside of the 1 and the 9 of Chastain and Elliott. And we complete the pass on Elliott at least. We're almost to the top 10 already, so top 10 is right here. We're in a good spot. And I think as the tires wear, the better we get to, so. Just gotta try to stay with these guys early in the run, so that later in the run we can capitalize on the worn tires. And I think we'll do that. I think we got a good enough of a car to do that, so. Alright, looks like Brad Keselowski is your current leader, as we're working lap 5 of 36 here in stage 2. Again, we will have to make a pit stop, although that won't be till later in the run. Will strategy become a part of the end of this stage is the question too, because the tires do wear here, but the lap times don't like fall off a cliff really, because I mean, we're still working lap 6 and we haven't really fallen off of our time at all, and we're in traffic too, so that definitely doesn't help the situation either. As I'm getting moved by the 19, of course, he's trying to wall us, as he almost wrecks himself as well. Steer clear of that. Still feel tight. Trying to back up my corners more, but it's kind of hard when you're racing around these guys that try to barrel it in there sometimes. I'm going to get back to the bottom here. I'm going to push the 22 a little bit. Kind of try to follow him here a little bit through this traffic. I keep hitting the apron too, and that don't help. And now I got front end damage after I hit the 12 of Blaney. That's not going to help matters either, really. Alright, we're on the inside of the 12. Oh, we're going to clear him. Make contact with the 11 and about spun it out there. That was almost not good at all. Man, whoo, this car's a handful now. Whew. Or really wheel this thing. Alright, let's just settle back in here. Still got a ways to go in stage 2. And we're in the top 10 too, so we're in position to get some stage points here. Just trying to let this tire wear kind of kick in, and then we can start picking them off one by one once this pack spreads out more, you know. Then we can work our way forward. Looks like Kozlowski's pulling away from the field. I don't know if he has a car behind him. Yeah, he does. He's got the 5 of Larson tailing him pretty close, but those two have separated from this little pack back here that we are in. Alright, now they're starting, some of them are starting to work the upper line. This is going to be a good spot for us to try to make up some spots here. We're going to go inside of the 4 of Harvick. Try and slide up and clear him off of 4, and we will. It's going to come back, give us a push. Ooh, boy. Alright, we're good now. Inside of the 12 of Blaney. I don't know what happened to Harvick. He might have gotten loose once he drilled us in the back, but nonetheless, we are moving forward up to 8th. Looks like the 5 of Larson has gotten around the 6 of Brad Kozlowski there. So he is the new leader as we dump the 12 coming off the turn 2. Will he come up back at traffic? He will. He is flying. I just saw him going airborne. How is that not a caution, NASCAR? That man just literally died, and NASCAR did not throw a caution. Wow. Wow, wow. Got loose off of 2. I got to go back on the adjustments on this. I freed it up way too much, and now it's loose coming off the corners. And I kind of slid up, and he was there, and we met, and around he went. Again, went airborne, and NASCAR was like, nope, we're not going to throw a caution. So, tough break for Blaney. I believe he's coming in the pit this time. He's probably got a bunch of damage. But anyways, we will move on from that. Yep, there's Blaney in the pits right there. So problems for the 12. Not a good start to this stage number 2. Likely going to end his day probably too. At least for being in contention. So yeah, he's coming out of the pits, so he's not DNFs, which is a good sign. We're just kind of in no man's land right now. Next car up is Bubba Wallace. I think we can catch him. But again, the car is a handful, so just gotta keep chugging along here. Bubba Wallace is having a very good day, though, and he's struggled this season mightily. He's way down in the points. I think he might be closer to like 25th to 30th range. 30th place range, at least for the points. So looking to have a rebound day and kind of get some momentum rolling here. Looks like Kurt Busch is fifth too, so 23XI is having a really good day with Michael Jordan, the owner. He's got to be liking what he sees here. So we have caught these guys now. We finally got some clear track. Car's starting to come to me a little bit. Still a little bit free, but we're managing it. And the leaders have caught lap traffic as well, so this is going to be interesting. Will lap traffic kind of play a role here? Going inside the 23 of Bubba Wallace. He is a rival, so he tried to give us no room, but we squeezed our way through there. But yeah, the leaders are in heavy lap traffic, so just depends how fast they can maneuver their way through. Although a lot of the lap cars are running the upper lane, so I don't think it's going to hinder them too much. So, but we'll see how it all plays out. If they get in a bigger pack, it could become trouble if they're battling, you know, side by side. Then the leaders get stuck. Kind of puts them in a tough spot. But so far, they're doing a good job getting through the traffic. We're just kind of riding along here still. Ooh, man, car is getting really loose. And also, pit stops are approaching pretty quickly here. Kind of lost track of that. Only 6 laps of fuel. So then obviously the next 5 to 6 laps, green flag pit stops will be starting. Biggest thing is too, you don't want to pit too early, because somebody blows the tire or something, the caution comes out. You know, you go 1 or 2 laps down. My goodness, Kurt Busch. Man just doored me. Oh. Okay, and he doors us again. Wow, he really hates us. Let's get around him and get away from him. Holy moly. That man hates our guts. I mean, I'd understand if it was Blaney, but damn. He's just absolutely sending it. Looks like he's coming to pit road as well. Okay. So looks like green flag pit stops are starting. And looks like Kurt Busch is going to be the first one to bring her down. And that'll probably start the, you know, the cycle of cars that are going to come down. Every lap you'll see more and more cars come down. Yep, I see a few there that are coming down. Looks like the leader, Larson, is in the pits as well. So we're going to run this thing to the end until we go dry. And I think that just protects us as best we can from a caution coming out. So we're just going to keep rolling here. Go another lap here. I think we'll pit next time by. It's going to make the 27 here. Get around him. Alright, there is our fuel light. Let's bring her down this time. We got 10 to go. Let's go ahead and pit here. Get our tires and fuel and come back out. Down here, make up a little bit of time on them. Oh man, they really check up. Alright, we only need 1 can of fuel. We'll take our 4 tires. We'll repair our second of damage. Get that out of the way now. I'm going to go back up on the adjustments a little bit here. I think we loosened up a tad too much. So let's go ahead and let's try this now. Put down on those a little bit as well. There we go. Alright. Again, taking our 4 tires. We're going to have a little bit of a slower stop. Again, repairing our damage, but 15.9 is not too bad for having damage, so we'll have to see where this all cycles out. This is going to be very interesting. We're around Logano and Kyle Busch. Ooh, we are going to clear Kyle Busch. He got held up behind us on pit road there, so alright, here's we come back on the track. The 42 is just slow. Out of the way, you bum. It's amazing. I hit him coming off the corner and he gets loose going into 3. It makes no sense. Oh boy, we got to protect here. Got the 18 of Kyle Busch back to our inside. We're battling for 4th place. It looks like pit stops are cycling back around. So where we are is where we're supposed to be, it looks like. So isn't going to be a stage win, but nonetheless, it'll be a good stage 2 for us. We'll finish in the top 5 here at least. And try and get back around Kyle Busch here for 4th. Got a good run through 3 and 4 there. There we go. Alright, we will clear him. Car feels a lot better too. Not tight, and I'm not loose either. So looks like we made the right adjustments here, and should help us out for the last stage. That's coming up here as we have 5 laps to go here in stage number 2. And Kyle Larson is your leader. He is in traffic, and it looks like Brad Keselowski's pretty close to him too. So it's going to be a pretty interesting battle here to see who can win stage number 2. As we got 4 laps to go. I don't know if I have enough time to catch Logano, although he is running the upper line, so the advantage is on us here. I don't know why they run that upper line like that, but hey, position's a position. I ain't gonna complain. Alright, we got 3 laps to go here. Here in stage number 2. We've caught Logano too. We're here. Let's try and Get around him here. Yep, he's running that upper line. This is our chance. Alright, 2 to go here in stage number 2. Ooh, and Keselowski and Larson are battling for the lead. Looks like Keselowski might have cleared him for the lead there. Here's we got coming back to the white flag here in stage number 2. Yeah, he has cleared them. They're way up the road there, but I can see them. We're going to try and get Logano here for 3rd. Where 2 is inside. Oh, we're not going to clear him though. But we did make some contact. We have the preferred line. Going into 3 and 4 as he gets loose because I barely tap him. What a joke. Alright, it's going to be a P3 for us here in stage 2. Great run. Some solid stage points. We will gladly take that. Alright, here are your stage 2 results here at Richmond. And Brad Keselowski gets the stage win with Kyle Larson finishing 2nd. We end up finishing 3rd. Joey Logano 4th, and Kyle Busch rounds out the top 5 with Bell, Wallace, Kurt Busch, Kevin Harvick, and Chase Elliott rounding out the top 10. Alright, we're going to go ahead and pit 4 tires. I have no need to adjust the car. The car felt great that last run, so we're going to leave it how it is here. And we are in prime position to hopefully contend for another win here. So we restart P3 here in stage number 3. Green flag is out. Got 39 laps to go here in the race. Again, it'll be another one-stopper, just like the last stage. Inside of Larson for 2nd, a little bit of contact. He is a rival, so we do have to watch him. Just gotta try and maintain here till our tire wear kicks in again. I think they're gonna pull away from us a little bit. But once they get in lap traffic, I think that's gonna be our time to shine here. Oh, a little bit of contact. I didn't think I was gonna hit Larson there, but kind of caught him a little bit. Oh boy. Save it, Larson. Oh, shoot. Darn it. That is not what I wanted to happen. I thought he was going to save it, but he just kept Tokyo drifting it around the corner. Oh, here's Blaney, by the way, who has had the comeback of a century. Kind of reminiscent of us last race. As we took him out, and he's back up to 4th. Like nothing ever happened. So, wow, what a comeback for that 12 car. With Roger Penske. Got his Penske drivers running 3rd and 4th. I think Cindric's running back there about 15th spot or so. So Penske's having a pretty solid day. 5 of Larson's coming back on our inside. He's not a happy camper with us after we nearly wrecked him. And with all this happening, this has just allowed Brad Keselowski just to walk away from the field thus far. We still got time to catch him, but we can't keep having these setbacks with the AIs here. Alright, the Penske boys are battling out for 3rd there. Blaney is inside of Logano. We're going to try and follow Blaney through. Try and get the run off of 2 here. Yep, there we go. To the inside of Logano for 4th. As things are starting to kind of spread out a little bit. I guess we're kind of in a little bit of a pack here, but at the front, things are definitely quiet. Further on back, there's a big pack of cars I can see on the mini-map. Alright, we finally clear Logano for 4th. And we're going to try and get to the inside of Blaney here, as we will. See if we can clear him here in 1 and 2. We got the preferred line, and we will do it. And we got a battle for the lead tightening up as Keselowski's been running that upper line, and he's just been giving up a bunch of time to Kurt Busch, who's chasing him down, who's in 2nd. So we gotta watch Blaney here. He tries to bump us into the corner, and he spins himself out again. Ryan Blaney, my guy. He also collected Kyle Busch in that. That one was not my fault. The first one was my fault. But that one was all on Mr. Blaney there. He tried to send us going into turn 3 and somehow spun himself out. And I believe he's coming back down pit road again. This has just not been his day at all. I see a car parked on the backstretch. What is going on? Blaney's in the pit. Somebody's parked on the backstretch, and I don't know who it is. I can see it on the bottom right. Who is that? Is that Kyle Busch? Or no, who is that? Oh gosh, it's Kevin Harvick. Has had a problem, and he just stopped on the track. And with that, that happening, that allowed us to go to the lead. Wow. Wow, wow. So another contending car has had a problem here today. As Kevin Harvick has blown the motor, and for some reason decided to stop on the backstretch, try to get a caution, I guess, or something. But anywho, we continue on, and we are in the lead after that sequence of events, of crazy events. And we do have a pit stop to make, so it'll be interesting here. Here comes Blaney back out of pit road. We just cannot get away from this 12 car today. Although he has fresh tires, so he might pull away from us a little bit after. But still crazy. Just these last couple races, I know it's short track racing, but god damn. It has been just chaos. Anyways, we continue on here. Got about 7/10 of a second lead over Brad Keselowski in that 6 car, just trying to kind of maintain this gap. Actually, I believe we are starting to pull away ever so slightly, so as the tire wear has finally kicked in. And honestly, the pit window is open to make it to the end. We could come down any time now, but again, you risk the chance of a caution coming out. And if you pit, you're going to go at least 1 lap down, if not 2 laps down. So we're definitely not going to short pit. That's definitely not what we're going to do, especially in the lead. If we were further back in the pack and we weren't having a good day, then I would definitely consider it. But no need for us to try anything crazy like that. Alright, we have caught lap traffic too. Just trying to kind of follow Blaney through these kind of slow water cars. Alright, things have finally calmed down a little bit. We're in our own groove now. I'm just worried I don't really want to pass Blaney just because I don't want something to happen again that does bring out a caution. So, just kind of minding our P's and Q's, although he keeps running the high side. Let's just get around him here. Get around both of them so we don't have to worry about them. There we go. Alright, we got 20 laps to go here at Richmond. Again, a pretty crazy wild of events again today. And, you know, the start of the race was pretty quiet, but then once we got up towards the front with our rivals, of course, it all changes and it all goes to hell from there. Okay, we got a bunch of slow cars here. Let's get around these guys here. We got 19 laps to go. 8 laps of fuel left in the tank, so in about the next 5 to 6 laps, green flag pit stops will be starting for sure. Give 38 a Gill and a big push, get him going. Oh gosh, here comes Blaney again. We're going to have round 3 here of what happened earlier. Yep, he's trying to get to our inside. Yep, he's going to push us. Will it spin him? Will he spin out again? Well, he tried, but he actually got there to our inside with 3 wide. Oh boy. Alright, just a couple more laps till we got to make a pit stop. Let me get away from Blaney a little bit. Give him a shove there, get him moving. Yep, and then he tries to wall us, and he does actually. And now he's going to spin himself out again. Here. We'll just help him. Yep, there he goes. 12 is around again. Oh, that actually might bring out a caution. You got a bunch of cars there. No caution. Wow. Cautions have not been at a premium lately. We haven't had any of this race besides the stage breaks, which I don't count them as cautions because they're mandatory cautions. So, but we haven't had a caution for a wreck today. So, and Blaney's went around 3 times. So, you know, it is what it is. We'll keep on rolling. All right, I would expect pit stops to happen here within the next lap or two, and the question is, does strategy become a thing here? Do people take right sides? None? Do they try to stretch it with no tires? I don't know. Because, you know, there's going to be about 11 or 12 to go when everybody pits. As our fuel light has came on, so... Man, do we take 2 or do we take 4? I mean, we have a really big lead, but oh boy, what decisions. Nobody's pitted yet, by the way. I only have 1 lap of fuel. I probably should have pitted that time, but we're gonna have to pit this time, so we will box this lap and make our final pit stop of the day. Roll it up here again, 40 miles an hour. We're not going to repair our damage, that's for sure. I think we'll take 4 tires. Can we make it with 1 can? I think we can. Alright, so we'll take 4 tires. I'm not going to take the time to repair the damage. 1 can of fuel, as we're getting held up coming off pit road, of course. A little bit, but we're alright. Alright, boys, a solid 15-0. Let's go. This pit crew's been on it all year long. When we needed pit stops in the clutch, they've given us them. Alright, here's you come off pit road. Okay, yep, I thought strategy was going to happen, and it has. Christopher Bell in the 20 is our new leader, as I believe they have taken 2 right sides. I worried about that happening, and it happened. Alright, well, he's at least right here, and we have 4 tires, so we got to run him down here. Alright, we got 10 laps to go, coming back to 9 laps to go, so we still got time. Oh, he just got caught up in that. Had a bunch of cars coming off pit road there, the 16 and 21, and that really slowed them up. This is our chance right here. We gotta capitalize on this. Oh, I wanted to force the issue there, but I didn't. We're inside of the 20 of Blaney, or of Bell, though, excuse me, for the lead. We have lap traffic in front of us that is not helping the situation. And we are going to clear Bell. Let's go. We are to the point. With 8 laps to go, get out of the way, Harrison Burton, you fraud. Thank you. Alright. Everything's still happening like I thought it was. Had a couple cars that did try the strategy. It looks like we had over a 4-second lead when we pitted. And obviously Larson must have took 2. Bell must have took 2. Maybe Kurt Busch might have even took 2 as well. So I knew there was going to be some guys that were going to try that. I was just glad I had the lead that I did, to where I could afford to take 4 and not lose anything really. Still got lap traffic to deal with, but we just got to be smart here. So we're coming back to 5 laps to go here at Richmond. 34 is going to be a rival, of course. Gonna watch him. There we go. Get around him. Get around the 50. Who actually, I thought he blew a motor earlier in the race, but he's back on the track, so It's probably several laps down, but he at least didn't DNF, so. Alright, just smooth sailing to the end here. So we have 3 laps to go, and just kind of picking our way through this lap traffic. Bell is falling way back as he's still trying to get around some of those slower cars. So just an absolute another just crazy race, and it's all been by really 1 or 2 cars, and especially the 12 there, Blaney, who's just right ahead, of course again. Can never get away from him. But we aren't going to have enough time to catch him, so. Alright, as we come through turns 3 and 4, we will see the white flag. 1 lap to go. Looks like Larson has gotten around of 20 of Bell. So Larson has moved his way up to 2nd place. Oh, Blaney's coming in the pits too on the last lap of the race. Poor Blaney. Or he's just really slow. Is he out of fuel maybe? Not sure, but anyways, coming off of 3 and 4, we are going to capture yet another win here today at Richmond. We'll have a great race from the boys. Let's go. Great race. Oh man, let's go. Another win for RCR and the number 3 Bass Pro Shops and Trackers Chevrolet. What a race. Alright, here are your race results, guys. And we get the dub here. Another one for RCR here today at Richmond. With Kyle Larson finishing 2nd, Christopher Bell 3rd, Brad Keselowski 4th, and Kurt Busch rounds out the top 5 with Suarez, Hamlin, Bubba Wallace, Joey Logano, and Martin Truex Jr. rounding out the top 10. There's some more of your notable finishers: Chastain, Kyle Busch. Elliott had not great days, but didn't have terrible days either. While we had from 16th on back at least 1 lap down. Bowman there in 18th, didn't have a good day at all. Blaney 23rd, 2 laps down after wrecking 3 times. Chase Briscoe 25th. Obviously Harvick, who won stage 1, had engine expire, as well as Cole Custer had a problem as well. So there are your race results again. We'll add our money into our bank account. $248,000 added to the bank. And here are your point standings after Richmond, as we have still a commanding lead. Chase Elliott is still 2nd in points, with Kyle Busch up to 3rd. Bowman has dropped to 4th in points, with Denny Hamlin rounding out the top 5, with Suarez, Keselowski, Logano, Martin Truex Jr. and Eric Jones rounding out the top 10. And so I'll just kind of scroll you guys through some of the rest of the point standings. Obviously Blaney, Bell, Chastain, Larson, all really good drivers. Harvick back there in 17th, Kurt Busch 18th. So still got some people got some work to do, and they're trying to make up some points from some of the struggles earlier in the season. Obviously you got Bubba Wallace back there, Chris Buescher, and yeah, so alright, there are again your point standings here after Richmond. Go ahead and we will finish up as we're celebrating with the trophy with the team in victory lane. Let's go ahead and let's finish up here. So, and then again, another solid day. Just bringing in really good cars week in and week out. Trying to make it as challenging we possibly can by starting in the back, but obviously we're bringing really good cars, so it's not having too much of an effect by not qualifying. Alright. So next video, guys, excuse me, will be race number 10, and let's see where it is at. It is at Talladega. So we will be going plate racing again at Talladega in the Geico 500. And that'll be our next video, race number 10. Again, here are your point standings after after Richmond, excuse me, going into Talladega. And yeah, I believe that's all we got today. So we're gonna go ahead and close it out. Everyone, thank you guys again for watching. Make sure again to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Make sure to leave a like, or excuse me, a thumbs up on the video if you enjoyed today's content. And as always, guys, thank you guys for the continued support on the channel, and trying to make as much content as I can when I can. So again, just make sure again you guys are subscribed, and make sure you leave a thumbs up on the video just to show that these videos are still sufficeful and are still worthy of watching. So thank you guys again. This is Mark Attack signing off. You guys have a great Friday. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the race Sunday. And we will catch you guys in the next video. Thank you.